Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. First question for me. Iga, congratulations back into the quarterfinals.
you.
Can you just give us an overview of your match today and your performance?
Yeah, I think it was a good match. And from the beginning, I felt, quite confident. So I was just, playing my game, and that's it.
Thank you. Questions in English, so if you could raise your hand. Tumaini.
Well played.
Thank you.
This isn't like specifically related to the match, but in the past, like over the years, you've talked a bit about how you like playing against spin. Like you mentioned it again, like regarding Kaboi in the 1 point slam and playing against guys in mixed doubles. I'm curious, just as a player who hits with a lot of spin, what do you like about facing spin?
I guess, I don't know, I just always felt that since I'm playing like that, I understand, their game a bit better. And also, I don't know, I just feel like tennis makes more sense when players like build a rally more. I don't know. So I guess also like this is what's different with men's tennis and women's tennis, that like guys play longer rallies, and sometimes in women's tennis it's just one shot and that's it. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just how I've been raised. Also, I watched most of tennis that I watched was Rafa, so so I also enjoy watching it as well. So yeah, I don't know.
On the win.
Thank you.
Something that the men and women have in common at this tournament is sort of consistency at the top. With your win, 6 of the top 8 women are into the quarters, and 6 or 7 of the top 8 men will be in the quarters. I'm just curious what you make of that sort of consistency right now at the top of the game on both sides.
Well, I don't have any like complicated thoughts about that. It's just nice that I don't know, fans have consistency in terms of cheering for the players they like, because usually the players that are in top of the rankings, they have more like fan base. So I guess that's nice for tennis in this case. But there will be different tournaments, different slams. So yeah, I don't really look at that anyway.
Question here.
Congrats, Iga. How are you feeling for the Rebecca matchup? The head-to-head record is obviously pretty even now between the two of you.
Well, I wouldn't say head-to-head matters, because even when one of us was winning, like, it was always, like, I don't know, a tight match, or she beat me easy. So, doesn't matter, like, doesn't make sense to, like, overanalyze who won the last ones or how it has been looking, Every match is a different story, and, on every match, she's been a tough opponent, and her tennis for sure is great. So I need to be 100% ready and go for it, and use my experience and also the knowledge from previous matches, and that's it.
There you go. Congrats.
Hey, thank you.
Given what you've achieved in the sport, 6 Grand Slam titles, world #1, really high ranking, I'm just wondering, at what point when you were younger did you kind of realise you were special and you had the talent to do things like that?
Well, maybe I felt I had potential when I was at my first junior Grand Slam and I did a good result. It was Roland Garros, and I was like 15, I think. So, no, it was a time where I more like kind of believed, and I realized that, okay, I want to do this and I want to do everything to like be a pro later on and also come to Grand Slams, because I just love the Grand Slam, It was such a different vibe than any other place I've been in my life, So, but I've never really thought that it might be possible for me to win as many tournaments as I did and to be #1. So maybe it's not like a colorful story for a Netflix show because I was always a realist, but it didn't change the fact that I just worked day by day, and I was playing great. So I was there and still am, and it happened, and I'm proud of that.
A few more in English, Ben, and then Tumaini.
When you went to Grand Slams.
Sorry, honestly, like, even because for me, like, #1 happened so quickly. I was #2 for a week, I think, or 2 weeks, and then Ash retired. So for me, it was more about later on proving to myself that I deserved it, not really like it wasn't the thought that I woke up with every day because I was just working and it felt abstract. Sorry.
I'm curious, you obviously went to Grand Slams as a junior and stuff, and I'm curious for you, I don't know if you're able to go around the grounds at Grand Slams anymore now that you're big, famous, and popular and stuff, but have you noticed the vibes at all changing in Grand Slams in terms of the crowds? There's been a lot of talk this year and last year about these big attendance records coming all the time, and maybe things feeling too crowded or it's hard to get into courts to watch matches and stuff like that. I don't know if you've noticed anything
Yeah,
like
that's I can't really go outside. I would love to. I only do honestly on Roland Garros because I know like I can sneak around sometimes a bit because I know the venue better and I know the places. So, but yeah, I mean here when we're eating, we have a view on like this main place with the screens where people watch. So for sure, it seems super busy. There are like queues to the stores and everything. So, but I don't really remember how it was before. I also, played most of my Grand Slams at the beginning, like in COVID. So I don't have comparison on how it looked like before, like 2019,
So I have to ask then, when you're at Roland Garros, walking around the grounds, do you go incognito in like plain clothes?
It's not like I walk for like 2 hours, I can just go from place to place and like I'll be fine because I know exactly where to go and I'll be fast, or I can like, for example, in European tournaments, like my friends or family are coming sometimes, so sometimes some of them don't have access to the player areas, so I can also like meet them for 5 minutes, but it's not like I'm walking around and watching matches,
I was going to ask, one of the weird parts of your job is that at the end of your match, when you win, someone gives you a pen and asks you to sign the camera.
Yeah.
So that's why you like hesitate today.
My mind is blank every
How
time.
hard is that to think of like what to write then?
Well, I guess I need to think about it now before and like make a list just to have some nice jokes or phrases because my mind is like, I have no thoughts after the match. Like I'm just, I don't know, thinking about the match and just boring stuff, or thinking about the next one. I'm still thinking about tennis, so it's hard to suddenly switch and write something funny. So if someone is so witty, like, I have huge respect.
Okay, last English question, Yasmin.
Iga, you mentioned on the court you've played quite a few night sessions here. Is it difficult to get up in the morning and be anticipating until 7 in the evening every day?
Well, it's not like I'm anticipating anymore because it would just be a waste of energy. So I'm kind of thinking about the match like in second part of the day, but obviously like it is in the back of your mind. So for sure it's more energy consuming than like playing early on and then having like basically 2 days off or 1.5 days off instead of like just one. But I'm fine with both. Like I have my routines, I know what to do, and I still try to enjoy my time before the match, not be like stuck in thinking about the match because that's what happened like at the earlier stages of my career. And honestly, I've played so many matches that it wouldn't work anymore. So I'm just trying to keep it chill.